When will they relinquish and let us, the community and the leaders of crypto and blockchain, lead this great nation into the #1 place for innovation and blockchain? You know who's inadequate? Them, Gary Gensler and the SEC. Instead of telling us, you know what, we appreciate your Bitcoin ETF filings, you might need a little bit more clarification and info here, here, and here. No, all of them are inadequate, knowing that Fidelity just yesterday, BlackRock this month, and more big banks and institutions want to be part of Bitcoin through an ETF. And $31,000 earlier today, $29,000. But how resilient we are that we're back at 30,000. A small flash crash on Bitcoin, 5%, we're now back 3%. This is what just happened in the latest breaking news of today. Just got out from work. Happy Friday, everybody. Oscar Ramos here. Let me tell you what is going on. And as always, like and subscribe so everybody learns. And it's looking ahead for crypto because, look, the bottom line is that you're not seeing the prices that you want to exit. These prices are terrible for exiting and getting financial freedom. But guess what, everybody? The good news are that if you wanted to be financially free in the next bull market, despite all the opposition and speed bumps, these are the price levels that you wanted to see. Early 2023, the first day of 2023, Bitcoin was $15,000 and I bought back then. We talked about it. If you've been following the channel, you know what I'm talking about, fam. Now it's 2x that. 2x that. We had a meme coin season and the altcoin season is still awaiting for us to enjoy it. And there's gonna be this type of tweets, these type of oppositions. Even Forbes, the SEC feedback on Bitcoin ETF is more of like a speed bump rather than a stop sign. Kraken Exchange says, can't stop the blockchain. Like it or not, Bitcoin is here to stay. Don't take it from me. I'm a nobody, but they are not a nobody, right? Guys, super happy to have you back. I gotta tell you, I'm looking at the prices and you can totally see how strong we are. Like I was working earlier today, I'm like, what happened to my $31,000? It's like Gary Gensler sees the 32,000 and then it's like, let me tweet something, let me say something because we don't want them to run. He's trying to stop us. I don't have my Bitcoin here with me. Oh, it is right here. He's trying to stop the movement, the change, the protocol that MicroStrategy now owns 150,000 of these more than $4 billion worth of Bitcoin. I hope this convinces you not to buy, but to learn, to do your research, and to really understand that the transfer of wealth is not really going to be safe with fiat, any fiat, but with technology that can be trusted, and decentralization is key. I'm inspired today, everybody. So yeah, this is basically what is going on. Obviously, guys, it is sad. It is frustrating a little bit. Take a look at this. For the last few weeks, the digital asset industry has been surprised by a lot of spot Bitcoin ETF applications that have arrived. Those have triggered the prices up for Bitcoin and the Bitcoin dominance to go much higher, which is really, really good. Moreover, these applications have come from two of the largest names in finance, BlackRock and Fidelity, 4.3 trillion and 9 trillion combined, 12 trillion. Guys, we're talking more than 10. It's just insane the amount of money these companies hold, and they're coming to Bitcoin. Are some of the largest asset management firms on the planet and are seeking an entry into this sector. Oh, but wait, who's not gonna like it? The SEC. Yet a recent report suggests that these entries may not be guaranteed approval. Indeed, the Wall Street Journal reported that the SEC has said recent spot Bitcoin filings are inadequate, citing people with information on the ongoing procedure. So either BlackRock, Fidelity, and some of the banks wanted to come into the Bitcoin ETF, just didn't even fill out the complete form because they were like, the SEC will recognize our names and there will be a complete and guarantee approval. And that's what the SEC is saying. Or they did fill out everything very nicely and steady and packed, but the SEC is saying, no, not yet. We don't want Bitcoin to win so far. Both the Nasdaq and these ETFs are applications on behalf of the asset managers. They cited at the response as pointing on to their inadequacy, specifically stating that the filings are sufficiently clear and comprehensive according to the sources. So they're saying that they're clear, that they're right, that everything basically makes sense, but the SEC obviously doesn't want to give a great win to the market. Even ARK Invest is also interested in Vesco, Wisdom Tree. So there's a lot of people who want to come into Bitcoin, everybody, and I'm pretty excited it's going to do really, really well, regardless of what the SEC says. Just to give you an idea, Bitcoin knows no stop signs. This is what Gemini, headed by the two Winklevoss brothers, is saying, and more people right here in the community. So this is not gonna stop us, fam, regardless that we're still at 1.19 trillion, less than 2 trillion. But immediately, right now, we have some altcoins exploding with 45% in the last 7 days. Compound, Bitcoin Cash. I mean, you see it right here. It's doing really, really well. So for us, fam, I want to give you this heads up, right? The price of Bitcoin continues heading in the middle, not of my arrow side, only, right? But also of the price channel. This is the price channel for Bitcoin. We can either go to $27,000 or to $37,000, and we are right here. Imagine if the SEC would have said the Bitcoin ETF filings are sound, clear, they can move forward. The price of Bitcoin at this time would be easily $33,000. I'm not kidding you. $33,000. Just think about, when was the last time the SEC said something positive about crypto? Well, probably the only Bitcoin ETF approved, SEC approved. That was probably the last one, but still, hopefully, right? This is going to change, transform for the better of us, so we can enjoy some really amazing ones. There you guys have it, everybody. You've been updated. I know many of you are aware of what occurred, but I really wanted to share my thoughts and tell you what I feel. So far, once they finally relinquish and leave, we can put the right people for crypto and make sure the United States leads in this very important industry. I'll see you next time, everybody. Thank you very much. Peace.